When asked about the mega yacht market, he said that demand for extravagantly high-end yachts has outstripped supply, and it's impossible to get a slot in a new build yard because they're completely booked. In other words, 2020 was a great year to be rich or a mega yacht manufacturer, and any rich person who owns a yacht would want the ride to be just the way they want it. They implement on these seafaring vessels, so in this video, we'll look at the 5 people who have spent most of their money on their Joe across the 7 seas. But first, welcome back to our channel. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a video from US number 52 by $400 million in 1995 Bloom & Voss, in collaboration with Larsen, began the project of build. With a length of 530 feet and a beam of 72 feet, it was the largest yacht on the 7 seas from 2006 to 2009. It has since been replaced as the biggest boy on the 7 seas by the Eclipse and the Asam, in that order, but it still boasts some of the greatest luxuries that one can experience within its 8 decks that can accommodate 88 crew members and 115 guests. There are 20 water bikes, a disco, a lobster tank, and a beautiful dining area with seating for up to 90 people. The ship also features a helipad and 2 long motorboats, and the 4 MTU-20V diesel engines will transport all of this luxury across the open seas at a top speed of 26 knots and a range of up to 8,000 nautical miles. Number 4, MYA, $527 million. When it comes to mega yachts, the Emirati are the market leaders, owning at least half of the world's most expensive super yachts, including the A+, which is valued at $527 million and is owned by Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the owner of the top English soccer club Manchester City, which was valued at $22 billion. He is a member of the Abu Dhabi royal family and the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates. The A+ is 482 feet long and has a beam of 70 feet, but it can still travel its vast weight over the ocean at a service speed of 22.9 knots and a maximum speed of over 25 knots. Despite being launched in 2012, Topaz is currently the 9th largest yacht in the world thanks to its twin peeled stick engines, each of which produces 7,990 horsepower. It includes 8 decks, including a swimming pool platform and pool, 2 helicopter landing pads, a jacuzzi, a fitness center, a meeting room, a movie tender garage, and underwater lights. The rooms are spacious and decorated in a luxurious style, and the crew and personnel pamper Sheikh Mansour and any other visitors with their finest gastronomic and hospitality services. Azam, $605 million, is ranked 3rd. This Magyar is owned by Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Sheikh Mansour's half-brother. Khalifa is the UAE's royal family's head of state. Sheikh Khalifa is also the chairman of the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, which has almost $900 billion in assets under management, the most efficiently administered by any monarch on the planet. But I digress. The Alna, when you consider all of this wealth and status, having the largest private super yacht in the world at a price of $605 million and an annual cost of $60 million will not seem like such a big deal anymore. The yacht was built and released by German shipyard Larsen Yachts in 2013. While the behemoth darts through the open seas at a high speed, 60 crew members and 35 passengers take it slow and soak in the beauty of the earth, the water, which is probably what the fish is called the planet. But unlike our planet, the Azam is properly named, and the name of the yacht is an Arabic word that translates to resolute in English. Interior design was carried out by Christophe Leoni, who did not include a yacht. Maybe the most notable thing about this yacht was that it took Larsen and Leoni just 3 months to produce that marvel. Bloom & Voss was a subsidiary of Larsen, which was, in its early years, possibly the world's largest shipbuilding business. The Bismarck and Voss specialized in construction of water boats. 6 years before it was purchased by Larsen in 2010, the Eclipse began, and it was the longest yacht until it reached Assam in 2013 and is the 4th largest super yacht in 2010. Eclipse features 2 powerful diesel engines propelling a boat at a speed of 22 knots with approximately 40,000 hours, in line with its military history, which test a missile detection system and a submarine at a speed of up to 50 meters in the ocean, because what form of attack is more insidious than a piercing camera camera lens of a paparazzi. That's correct. The boat comes with an anti-paparazzi device that prevents the shooting of digital cameras. The technology uses an infrared light beam laser shield to identify the digital camera and focus light on it to make any photo useless. Basically a high-tech version of the police shine a torch in your eyes and then hit you in the eclipses of your face. 24 guest rooms with 2 huge pools, a nightclub and 2 helipads, many hot tubs. The ship is owned by the Roman tycoon Abramovich, the Russian-Israeli billionaire. He's also the owner of the English soccer team and current champions of Europe, Chelsea Football Club, and when he and Sheikh Mansour are done playing in the Seven Seas, they go head-to-head in the English Premier League and other European competitions. He and Sheikh Mansour splurge a lot of money on their clubs, sometimes too much that the authorities have to slap them with a fine, but as nothing Mr. Abramovich can't deal with. AS Eclipse super yacht, which is currently worth $1.5 billion, is only a fraction of his $18 billion world number one history supreme $4.8 billion. This vessel is the smallest in our list, is not remarkably fast, and it has the least amount of utilities, but is the only one covered in gold, platinum, and other luxurious metals, and that's enough to shoot up its price to a whopping $4.8 billion, making it the most expensive yacht ever sold. Now, that is a lot to spend on a boat. It is said to have been designed by Liverpool luxury designer Stuart Hughes in 2011. When Hughes announced the project, he didn't expressly state who the owner was, but gave hints to suggest it was Malaysian billionaire Robert Cook. He's one of only 3 Malaysians with a net worth of over $5 billion, with the other 2 having a net worth of $5 billion and Book having just over $10 billion. That makes him the clear culprit, since the ship cost the same as the net worth of the other 2 billionaires. The yacht has a luxurious master suite with a wall made from meteoric stone, with a sculpture made from real T-Rex dinosaur bones sourced from Arizona, and is said to be worth $89,000. You know the way people hanging sculptures of dead animals in their houses? Only richer this time is. No surprise seeing this shift from Stuart Hughes, seeing as he loves to slap gold diamonds and more on iPhones and bottles, raising their value to insane prices. Now these yachts are all very expensive, and you wonder what good could come out from this level of vanity. Well, let's hear from Peter Larsen, the CEO of Larsen, and kind of like the highest authority when it comes to yachts, as we've seen in this video. He says it on the building of Azam. About 6 million hours of manpower was used, and this translates to employment for over 4,000 families, and that's not counting the number of jobs being created while maintaining these vessels. So you begin to realize that the luxurious lifestyles of the wealthy actually fund the lives of regular people. But what do you think of the 5 most expensive super yachts in the world? Which one was your favorite? And if you had $10 billion, would you buy a yacht or not? What would you rather buy? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and you can check our channel Luxury Vortex for more interesting videos.